Frame 2. Mark Allen's break.
Eight frames to be played in this opening session. We're now down to where most players feel the World Championship really starts, when you've got best of 25 and 3 sessions to go at. I think if the top players are vulnerable, Steve, it's usually in the opening round, isn't it?
Yeah. I think there's an element of panic that's always surrounding the first round of the World Championship, especially for some of the top seeds. Once they get that out of the way, they can play their own game, they feel. That was a great effort. Clever shot to nothing. Pots it, he's on the blue. Misses it. Only that red he can leave. Huge slice of luck there from Joe Perry's perspective. It wasn't unlucky to catch the bump of the middle pocket. That bump's always there. You don't want to go anywhere near it.
Yeah, of course.
Black looks currently tied up, but nothing to say that a few safety shots later it won't have opened out. Yeah, the World Championship, Dennis, is the only tournament where you have, certainly from the second round onwards, you have finishes to 2 sessions where you have to then sit on a situation, whether a lead or behind, and have to regroup mentally. It's an unusual situation, as most of the season's not like that. Big misjudgment there from Joe Perry. I'm not sure if he was trying to play it onto the one on the black cushion, but he's given Mark Allen enough of a chance here with choices of reds.
Well, he hasn't settled yet, Mark. Didn't miss many of those against Liam Highfield. He won that match 10-5, but it was a lot closer than the scoreline suggested. Liam played very well against Mark. Oh, he's on the pink. He played to get on the blue there with a little trace aside, and just, as you can see here, he just caught the other red slightly, and then the pink. and put it on. Nice run of the ball there. There's the pink going to be tied up when it goes back on its spot.
Seven.
Yeah, it might be tied up, and the black's awkward now on the cushion.
Well, it's
Joe
catching.
Perry. 7.
I do think that Mark Allen should have tried to pot the last red and colours in the first frame. I bet he wouldn't have missed that red that he's just missed then. Still, Joe Perry fails to capitalise.
One. Six. Seven.
Well, he's developed the black, but it's a difficult one along the cushion. As I say, it's a new cloth, so this should slip in off the jaw, you would think, but you still got to be precise. Yeah, he's played that well. That should slip in. Yeah, well done.
See, as the black then died out of pace, it hugged
40.
a little bit towards the end. That's a natural thing to do with the nap of the cloth pointing always towards the top end of the table. Pushes the ball slightly up the table. Ever so slightly.
50.
Nice chance to disturb some reds now. With that red on the left of the table, guaranteed position. Mark Allen, Dennis, will be delighted to have got back to
22.
the table so quickly after that glaring miss earlier.
Yes, Joe Perry let him off the
23.
hook, didn't he? And this is where you want to be, in and around the black spot area. Still a couple more reds available after this one. The one at the back of the bunch is sitting in a nice position, so he doesn't have to think about playing a cannon just yet.
$31.
He's left himself a funny little angle here, but he's got plenty of cue power, as Mark. Just watch this. Powers it in and left himself on this red, which in turn will open the other reds up, but it's important that he gets the next shot right. And he played it well, played it very well.
39. $46. $47.
Only just got enough follow through on that one for it to be comfortable.
I think we're going to see a lot of breaks, 50 and over.
54.
Joe started off with a 50 break in the opening frame, and with the way these two players play the game, I can see there being a barrage of breaks over 50. Players winning frames with one visit.
$55.
He's okay, even if he's straight on the blue. He can just bring it back to where the white is now and leave this straight red for the left corner. But he might have a slight angle. Yeah, he has, which is better. Well, better as long as you don't hit it too hard.
Must be a plant on.
Well, it has to be, otherwise he wouldn't have left
60.
the white there. Yeah, there you see it. And now you don't.
61.
That was a little bit loose. Not getting the correct side of the blue, but probably no damage done. Big margin of error to come up the table, although he only just missed the yellow.
66.
Yeah, Dennis, I think probably more century breaks made, more 50 breaks made these days than ever before. But even though this match is best of 25 frames, still important for Joe Perry to have perhaps kept Mark Allen off the table. All of a sudden, Mark Allen's got the freedom of cueing now that he didn't have at the start of this frame.
73. $79. 8. $87. 88.
He's got to move that difficult red if he's going to get the century break. He's got an angle on the pink to do it. Oh, he's unlucky. He's very unlucky. That looked like it was going to be a certain century, but he's going to try a trick shot here.
Mark Allen.
Bit disappointing not to get the century, but he did what he had to do. That was a marvellous break of 94. And Mark Allen is all square with Joe Perry. It's one each.